religiously. Who but him never forget it's me. I'm one of them, but there's no other but me. So while you looking around for the right one, look no further than me. It's called bars. And I'm just playing with it. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, we in full effect. It's your boy, Big Phil Speaks. And this here is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Your boy looking a little woofalicious. You know what I'm talking about, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, I was about to say this John ain't trying to come up live. Let me pin this link before I get going. Night Rider first through the door, waving the 4-4 here in the building. Huh, J-Man? Huh? You said about to go hit the block with the hat on. You feel me? That part. The original Cool in the Gang. Put a K on the cool. You feel me? Oh, be on it. Yeah. But everything is everything. Afro Latina, she's in the building. Hey, Night Rider, you know he's starting off the early, right? Off the early. Miss Boss is in the building. Hey, good morning. Pros to my cons. You know where we at, pros. You know where we at. It's that time of morning. Let me make sure that's percolating properly. Put this over here properly. Uh-oh. Tracy T in the place to be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Brooklyn in the house. Without a doubt.
Hey!
Oh, Tuesday. Oh, that little
Good morning.
and she's vivacious and happy. Oh,
I missed y'all.
oh.
Hey, how y'all doing?
A sister went incognito. She went on the America's Most Wanted list. She went on the missing person, endangered woman list. She was all the above. She was out of pocket, in the pocket, on the pocket, whatever.
Yes, on my birthday at that. You know what I'm saying? But God got mysterious ways of making you take care of yourself if you're not. You know what I'm saying? He will put you down.
Listen.
You know?
I don't know. I don't know if you feel like discussing it or not. You don't have to if you don't want to. But the fact that you
will. It may help a couple of people. It may help a couple of people.
And see, that's that's what it's about. That's being a test, being an open book to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? It helps somebody else. That's what it is right there.
Definitely. Yes. Hey, Tracy, boo. It was so many people that reached out to me, Phil, Tracy, Shy, Music for God, Lisa. It was so many people. And I so appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And, I couldn't see all that stuff because I had no phone. And, well, my phone cut off. You know what I'm saying? When I actually came to. But y'all should have knew something was wrong. Did y'all see my hair when I made that video? I don't know what I was. You'll never see me with my hair looking like that. Because that's what y'all didn't notice that something was wrong.
Girl, wasn't nobody thinking about your wig or your coif. We wanted to know that you was all right. We didn't care if you had two little small ass plaits like this. We just wanted to know that you was all right. Hey, Dana Mac.
I look crazy. Hey, y'all, miss y'all.
Hold on. You said when I came too.
I passed out a little bit after the video. The lady was trying to take my blood. They couldn't find no vein. And most of my veins are in my hand, right?
And
so, I was telling her, I said, well, you have to go in my hand. I know it hurt, but go ahead. She took the first tube and then it stopped. So we thought that the vein blew up. And she was like, well, do you drink water? And I was like, yeah, I drink water all the time. I said, my pee is like crystal clear. She was like, no, that doesn't matter. She was like, do you drink water? I was like, yeah, I drink water all the time. She was like, well, I can't get no blood. So she went to the other side, tried to do the other side, and nothing was coming out.
She was ultra dehydrated?
Super dehydrated, like super. But remember I told you I kept feeling tired and it felt like men were sitting on my chest.
Yeah.
When I tell you, and I remember just panicking, like, is she not getting no blood? What does that mean? Because I never heard that before. Like, what is that? And they laid down to give me the EKG. Yeah, I got my water and stuff now. They laid me down to do the EKG, and that's the last thing I remember. I woke up in the ER. But it's been many a times that I passed out and woke up in the ER. So I was just like, damn, not again. Dang, I couldn't even have a whole birthday. So I never got to see the 12. I was out. I was out. They tried to do blood transfusion. I'm severely anemic. And I slowly taking iron
You
pills, but
got
I
to
don't,
have. Oh Lord, evolution.
but I was doing good without the iron. You know what I'm saying? Because the iron constipates you, and then nobody want to be, full of, literally.
You say you like things back there. Yeah, say it's enough. This is a Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Hey, Miss Boss, I see you in the building. Piggy Lace, I see you in here. Shy Love, Mr. Best, I see you. I got you in a minute, Mr. Best. I got you in a minute. Let me find out. So you was dehydrated, you was iron deficient.
Like severely dehydrated. I never heard of anybody not being able to produce blood. And one thing I noticed about it, it was really light. So I was just like, because my blood is dark. You know what I'm saying? It's usually dark. And I was like, well, it's so light. I was like, it's really pretty. And she was like, but I can't get it.
They pumped out some crystal light, huh?
Son, she poked me. She was just poking me, and I'm used to needles. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, what we doing? I laid down, and that was it. She hooked me up and did all that stuff, and that was it. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But I did have a good nurse who she kept, like, when I first got there, whatever, when they actually put me upstairs, she was like, is your family coming to see you? This is that. I said, I don't have any family. So she was like, oh, baby, you don't have no family? And I was like, oh, well, my family left with my mother. And she was like, what? She said, well, as long as I'm here, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure you're good and stuff like that. And I kept saying, I need a phone. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I had the Android. I didn't have the iPhone. So she was like, oh, well, I'll see if I can get that for you or whatever. And she would never come bring me a charger. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to stop asking because I hate asking people for stuff. And now, I was just like, oh, my God, I was in there. The girl next to me, she was cool because eventually she let me hold but this is my thing on that. By the time I was able to hit anybody or say anything to y'all, I was just getting home, now I'm taking all this medication. I'm drugged up, I was just like, let me sleep. And that's when I hit you and I started to hit anybody else,
Yeah, because at first I was like, oh, she gonna be all right. She da-da-da-da. She might have had to go to the hospital or whatever. But then when somebody else said they reached out to you and didn't really hear nothing for a good minute, I said, uh-oh. That's when I got worried. Yeah, that's when I got worried. I said, oh, Lord, what's going on with Miss Brooklyn, Miss Evolution?
Yes.
What the figure going on?
Oh, man, it was crazy. And you know what? It was a lot of things that I'm going to tell y'all that I was thinking as I was laid up in the bed when I was awake. And it's gonna shock you, but it ain't for the morning show.
Ain't no telling what the hell your ass was thinking about. Sarah Lynn, hey.
Y'all make sure y'all come back tonight because I got a couple of things to say.
Salute. Vino Diva, she said, drink some Cena when you take your iron pill or eat liver. Nobody want to eat no damn liver.
I never had liver, but like once my mother died, my mother used to make some really amazing liver. I never even attempted to make it, for the blood, that makes sense. That's what I'm talking about, Vino. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you the ladies, the inspirational ladies. You know what I'm saying? Tracy T. She's beautiful. She's intelligent. You know what I'm saying? She's supportive. She don't even know we married. She don't even know that. In my mind, that's my wife.
Let me find out, Tracy T. What you got going on? Tracy T?
Respectfully, like, she is amazing. Shy was hitting me up. Shy is so positive and just light. Like, Shy just boom at you. You know what I'm saying? It's just so positive. You know what I'm saying?
RW said you wasn't sick. You was dude had you tied up with a whipping paddle. And
I wish.
I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling wonderful.
Yes, you know, Miss
Crazy
Piggy
thing.
Lace
She
hit me
said,
up. She was really positive too. I appreciate my ladies, man. It's gonna be
you
a,
had,
you know,
I saw
you
that
run
post
the
you put up.
world.
You had a long list. I said, God damn it. I said, but guess what? It show you one thing that they rocking with you. They
Yes, I
rocking
so
with
appreciate it. When I tell you, I so appreciate it. It was just so nice to see that people didn't forget about you, girl. I was just like, yo, I've been in the trenches for days.
that part. Now come on over to the good YouTube. Ben Cuts, what's up with it, brother? Come over to the YouTube.
Yes.
I'm listening, baby. I'm
You know, and J Man and Des, I ended up watching the ended up watching the last show you did, and I appreciate J Man and Des. You know what I'm saying? They gave me sick days. I appreciate you, kids. I know I just started the gig. You know what I'm saying? The sick days came. You know, they came in. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here, y'all. Like I am
look
just
that part. You can't play with dehydration because what people don't
no.
understand when you're dehydrated, your organs can shut down. Your organs can
You
shut
know,
down.
I
Then
didn't really
you
think
never.
black people deal with that. I know Mariah Carey deal with it, but she half and half. So I just, you know
What
what I'm saying?
a figure. Are you not human? Are you not? Keisha Hall can have herself a ball with. That's already know the good morning to you.
I
But
like
yeah,
it
you
was
definitely.
crazy.
I went. You know, I
No,
went through something similar. I went through something similar. Um, I remember it was after my divorce or whatever, and I was moving into an apartment, and I was doing most of it myself or whatever, and trying to hurry up and do it, get it done, so get it over with. And I got about a vertigo. If anybody
oh
don't know
wow.
what vertigo is, the room was like to
Yep. Yeah. I know exactly
the
that.
point you got to sit still, close your eyes, because that room gonna be yum yum. And then what it does, if you ever been drunk to the point where you about to throw up, usually the room spin before you got to go Earl. A little bit. Not with everybody, but some people. So
Yeah.
that was I went through that where, you know what I'm saying, it was coming out. I was early and I had to go, but came part of it was that I was severely dehydrated or whatever. So that's why y'all see your boy, like I always drink water, but it's small little spurts. But now I'm heavy on the water because I'm like, listen, your
Yeah.
body's made up. I forget what the percentages is, but water is highly important. Beyond the nutrients of food, water is highly important for your body or whatever. My inner ear was off balance. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, it was
let
crazy.
me show y'all a remedy for anybody that might catch vertigo, suffer from vertigo. Take your thumb, put it right here, press hard, and look up at it for 30 seconds. Press hard,
Oh,
look up, like where your thumb is at for 30 seconds. It'll center your balance back off. Free 99 game.
I appreciate that because I used to work on a train, and I would always get that even in the shower,
Vertigo.
it feel like you still on the train moving. Yeah, like it was crazy. Yes, RW. Yeah. Okay, Miss Vino, I appreciate y'all. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I don't see music for God too, because she was very inspirational too. Right. I just
I don't know what happened.
y'all my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I really miss y'all. Like yesterday, I did that whole surfing thing. We just surf and get in people lives and watch. I just missed everybody. It was just nice. And I barely said anything. People were just waving and stuff like that. I made a little video. Thanking y'all and putting y'all
I
names
saw
in.
that it was like a movie trailer. It had all them names.
Yes, and I didn't get everybody. It had to stop because it had to be like in a 2-minute mark or so. So I was like, okay, so I'll just tag everybody. So I didn't tag about 90 people. I'm like, they gonna get sick
Yeah, they
of
like
me.
the evolution. Damn. No. Water isn't enough. You need to have some kind of electrolytes. That's a fact, Keisha Hall. That's a fact. That's why I'm looking for that good woman to hold me down. Because as brothers, sometimes it's hard headed. Hard headed.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next relationship because I was like, dang, it's nobody here to come see me or to bring me nothing. You know what I'm saying? It changes your mind on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, I'm gonna have to give me like a boo, like a reliable boo or something like that. Yeah, I'm just saying, At
Let
this
me
point, I
find
don't
out.
want to do this again. Like,
Look, you was just outside just a week ago. It was all
I know.
good. Now she talking about coming back indoors, ladies and gentlemen. But she taking
Yes.
applications. She's taking
Ready.
applications.
Yes, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready because I don't hate nobody. I don't have no issues with nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I just like boot up. It's about to be cold, ladies. It's about to be cold. What we doing? Because
India
I
Irie.
ain't trying to be outside in
Okay,
that
India
weather.
Irie. Miss, I'm ready for love.
Yes.
Why are you hiding from me?
Yes.
Young Jazz, good money, gang.
It's a
He
young
said, I
dress.
would gladly trade my freedom to be
I'm ready for
captured by your.
yeah.
Damn it.
I'm in the east. I'm in the east. Miss Piggy Lace.
When
I'm
the East is
enjoying
in
your
the house.
pictures too, Miss Piggy. I'm really enjoying your pictures. Like, you
What
you
pictures?
give a little, turn
What
up.
pictures?
I see you, mama.
What pictures? What pictures y'all talking about?
She been posting some nice pictures, but she been showing her body. I've been seeing them. All I
Yeah,
can do
yeah,
is
you
press
been
like.
showing
But people
Bubba
gonna think
was.
I'm weird, but anybody that know me know I like it all.
Lord, Lord. Hey,
Everybody don't know
what you
that, so
talking
I
about?
gotta kind of keep some cool. You know.
J-Man said she don't want to be outside no more. She delivered.
I'm delivered. Yeah, I will be inside. I'm very domesticated. I will cook meals. You know what I'm saying? I'm a freak. I'm a hoe if you need me to be. Wherever you need, brother. I just need somebody to be there at this point. You know what
Whatever
I'm
you
saying?
want. You
Yeah.
know I will. Listen, I'm all jokes aside. I'm glad that you're good though, because life is short, and there's a lot of people that aren't as fortunate that are being taken off this earthly plane for one reason or another, whether it be by accident, natural causes, by violence, tragic, whatever. And we just got to realize life is short. Live life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just make the best of the hand you've been dealt. If you don't like it, just exchange some cards. Make a way to exchange cards and make it a better hand.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Miss Peggy. Thank you,
Hey,
Mama.
hey, Vino Diva, I just be asking because Evolution she be making innuendos about pictures and things. I'm like, oh, what is she getting
Let
at?
me y'all be sleeping on these ladies in this comment space here. Like, I already told y'all about Tracy. You know what I'm saying? And Shaw thick. I ain't know Shaw was so thick. I just saw a video. I didn't get a chance to like it, but I'm gonna come back and hit you, Shaw. Shaw, I ain't though. You know what I'm saying?
Let me find out what that hospital stay did for you. Look, she
They
had a lot of
open up
time
my
to
horizons
peruse.
to everything.
She had a little time to peruse and see a few things. You feel me? Damn it.
Yeah. And
Nelly
Tracy
now,
too,
what's
she
up,
look
my
good in red. I'm gonna send her
homegirl?
something in red.
Who had something red? Who had on something red?
Tracy look good in red for some reason. I found
Tracy,
out
you
red is her
whooping?
color.
You so whooping? Tracy, what you
Hey.
doing? What? You banging in the D pause. You banging in the D. What you doing? Huh? I'm just saying. Don't cover your face. Don't shake your head now, Tracy T.
That's my wife.
Don't do it. Reconsider. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's 30 some odd people here so far. Hit that thumbs up for your boy and your girl. You hear me? And if you're new to the situation, hit that subscribe. Boop, boop. And while you're at it, take that good old pluck finger, bing, and hit that notification bell so you can get your notifications for when and if we go live with the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, with the Feel the Love Fridays, or anything else that drop on this good channel. You feel me? The Bird, good morning. Good morning, gang. You feel me? Look, J-Man, damn it. Y'all come on over here to the Good Morning Gang. Only real survivor. I don't know who the hell you are, but you're playing with the wrong one. You're playing with the wrong one. I'm doing a show. Find your life. And then for everybody else, come on over to the YouTube and let's have a good time. That part right there. Naomi Jones, I see you. Listen, Don't mind me, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you got to talk to them how you need to talk to them.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you something, because I've been looking at like a lot of news and stuff like that. Anything interesting that y'all want to talk about? Because I've been watching a lot of stuff, but mostly it's been about the elections. Like I have like about 8 news channels that I watch just to keep me, But I want to know what y'all be looking at that interests y'all. Because I've never asked that, but
I
I be
know
looking.
what you be looking at that interests you.
Yeah, like
Pictures
ladies,
and
post more
video.
pictures. You know what I'm saying? The fellas like that. I do too.
You be trying to get on my bumper pause, but it be her. She the usual suspect. She the usual. I'm more like Kaza Sose, but she the usual suspect. You feel me?
Yeah. Like
no problems.
You know what? All my senses are heightened now for some reason. I guess because like I'm free. So it's like a man when you get out of jail.
I'm your honey gay. I'm here.
Yes, like I'm ready. Like I'm just ready to do everything that I couldn't do while I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I'm ready to have these lives and have fun again. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like my lives got real serious, you know what I'm saying? And some of them will be, but I'm ready to just have fun and let the ladies twerk or whatever, let the men stand up and show their bodies or whatever they want to do.
I don't know
like,
what type of revelation, evolution that had. What type of time she on, but I guess hold up. A minute ago you talking about you trying to be indoors. Next time you trying to be in these streets. You know what I'm talking about?
Just the internet streets. Because when I find my boo, I'm gonna go in the house. We gonna be in the house. You know what I'm saying? And he got the like handcuffs. Don't send me nobody that don't like no handcuffs. It ain't gonna work.
Them damn handcuffs. Damn handcuffs. And you know what? It's funny. We talking about pictures and videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna keep it funky, right? You know how they be like brothers be thirsty and liking all sisters pictures and all that. When I go by a page or I see a post or whatever, somebody look nice or something about it, I won't necessarily like the picture or the video. I'll go to her page and I'll find headshots. And if it's a nice headshot, then I'll like that. I'll tap on that. Is a reason for that though. It's like bodies come to dime a dozen. The body could be banging out of this world, but I look at it like this: if it ain't mine to hold, touch, feel, please, caress, whatever, then it's like and it's not to diminish anybody that's showing their body or whatever the case may be, because ladies be having some beautiful assets.
Yes,
However, I'd rather say I'd rather say is your beauty, is your face, is that's you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a lot of especially brothers, they flock to the body picture. Oh yeah, girl. Oh. But let me see, is your face card good? Whether it's beat up, made up or not. You know what I'm saying? Let me show some love to that. Boop boop, and then I keep it pushing. Might like 2 or 3 of them and go about my business. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
That part.
Yeah. And you are very supportive, Phil. Like you never surprise me, like, because you started to remind me a lot of my dad, and I respect my dad a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. Like you were very supportive, Phil, and I was just like, Dad, like I'm 10 toes down, but I was just like, this is just amazing. You know what I'm saying? And how you never let me be forgotten, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cry no thug tears right now with you,
If I rock with you, if I F with you, then I'm 10 toes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's I'm a loyal person. I'm definitely a loyal person. And if you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you in whatever capacity. Even if you use a troll that come through or whatever to show love and support, I'm gonna rock with you. Just on that strength. Tracy T, I ain't no player, nothing. It's just me. At the end of the day, recognizing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the whatever. But I ain't, I'm just not thirsty like a lot of people. Yeah. 20 bad down.
All right. They said Phil not slick.
I should I shouldn't even have said that, should I, Evolution? Because now
I
they gonna.
thought it was sweet what you just said with the whole face thing. I like that.
You feel me?
That was smooth.
You feel me? Now they, you know what I'm saying? Now they, you know what I'm saying, want to run with it. And no. Like, when is my birthday? December the 11th. For God so loved the world that he let a big Pheel.
You're a fire sign, right?
Sagittarius. That's a fact of Mundo.
Yeah.
She said, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, whatever, Jay. Listen, for God so loved the world that he allowed a one-on-one to be born December the 11th. It's your boy. If you didn't know, Sagittarius season is all year. Y'all come to the good YouTube channel right there. We on the Good Morning Show. Come holler at your boy.
You know, I want to ask y'all.
Huh?
They had asked everybody on a live, what's the quote of your life? You ever thought about that, Phil?
The quote
of your life? Like the quote that you live by. Yeah. I've been asking people that because it's very interesting to see what people say. Because then you know like what type of person they are. You got like one, they don't have to be from the Bible or anything. It could be anywhere. The model's from the Bible.
I got a couple, but my mantra is no weapon.
Oh,
yes. By Fred Hammond, no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
I love it.
I used to have that. When ringtones were more popular, that was my ringtone, especially for an X or two. No weapon formed against me.
Yeah. But, yeah. Do y'all got any quotes for y'all lives and stuff like that? Type it out for me. I want to see.
I was about to say I'm a slogan dude for days. I'm a quote dude for days. So
I'm really into like the 23rd Psalm, right? And the 91st Psalm. So, but then they were like a quote. So I was like, what do I quote all the time? And I had to look back, right? Mm-hmm. And if y'all, I know, thank you. Like I wanted to do something about that. Like you really got to think, thank you, Tracy. You really got to think and be like, what is a quote of your life? What do you live by? A lot of people don't think about that because that shows a lot about you, whether you need to change or you get what I'm saying? Like, and less is more, no apologies, no regrets.
This feels as half at it. That's one of my mantras. That's one of them.
And even if you make one up or you put some stuff together, like, I respect it all because people never think about that. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? It says a lot about you. Like I really been looking at that. Nobody else.
You hear a couple of mine every show.
Yeah. Which one is your favorite? Like the one you live by.
Love on somebody on purpose with purpose. That's definitely one. That's come to be at the forefront of my life because I try to show love in different capacities to people, whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's one. And I stay with a smile. So the other one is a given. I've always been a smiler through my life or whatever.
Big. That's big because that shows community. That shows you like to help people. That shows selflessness. So when you break them down, because I'm big on breaking stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Like mine was God is within her; she will not fall. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! And then she said, "God is it within me? She will not fall."
Yeah. Like my mom used to say that all the time. It's a big verse, but.
Linda J, hey, come on over to YouTube.
Yeah. It gets greater later. Oh, okay.
It gets greater later. What gets greater later? I mean, that's.
I feel like going to get the cucumber.
What medication they gave you, but it ain't working.
I am on medication, but yeah. Y'all won't see me drinking no time soon, so this is a natural high. Y'all know I got a natural high.
You can't even do a glass of wine. You can't even do a glass of
wine?
I'm
not supposed to. No.
Wow, because of the medication.
Because they give me medication to sleep too. Because I wasn't sleeping. I'm insomniac. A lot of people don't know that. So a lot of people, I'll be on a live and I fall asleep. I don't know if I ever told y'all that. Like I remember back in the day on the lives where they used to fight and curse each other. I used to sleep like a baby. And now I fall asleep to lives, even when they talking. But lately, I've been up. I've been up for the last month or so. Since they started this renovation, I've been up. So I wasn't sleeping. So they gave me something at night to put me to sleep. I use like melatonin or something like that.
Yeah.
So I do this thing where I try to drive or something like that. If I'm out, I ain't been outside in a while, but
fellas,
yeah.
she need a Jay Holiday. She needs somebody that's gonna put her to bed, fellas. All ladies, because evolution is different. You know what I'm talking about? So she just need a J or J Mina Holiday. Do you put her to bed?
That J used to put me to sleep, right to sleep, like a toddler. Yeah.
Look. Hey, Tiggy, you know where we at, Tiggy. QV, you know where we at.
See, Dana Maxie, a lot of people not sleeping. We just up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cupcake.
I got the best sleep in the hospital, though. I think I ever got in my life, though.
But you need sleep, though. You definitely need sleep. Because lack of sleep will wear your body down, wear your health down. Because that's your body's period of detoxing, trying to heal itself, and to rest too. So everybody, you need to get. I had to pull myself back from so many hours of lives because, like when I was, really heavy dealing with different platforms or whatever. I found myself just being there and up and 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm trying to go to sleep and I'm like, nah, look, you better sit your ass down, big Pheel, go night. So I started making sure I went night. Wives men prefer. Good morning. I like that name. Wives men prefer. That's a hell of a name. I take it that's a channel. Morning. Good morning.
Morning. Yes. I mean, and I like y'all, the stuff y'all singing, though. That was, Jalil, I ain't mad at you. Let's see. What else is another?
Sabrina.
I am not always right, and you are not always wrong. Oh, I like that. Diva.
I like that one, too.
Yeah, I like that.
What she say? I'm not what?
I'm not always right, and you are not always wrong. That's kind of gangster. Okay, I see you, D. I like that.
Where you see that at? You went back to see that?
I always go back because I missed a couple of things. Vino Diva said it.
Oh yeah,
and if you can't love the one you want, then love the one you're with. I know that's right, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
I'm not mad at you.
Uptown Jay say, treat them like they want to be treated.
I ain't mad at you. Not at all. Hey, Sabrina.
Okay.
Hey, Sexy Creole. What's up, mama?
Hey, Moet. I see you in the building.
Moet. I miss Moet.
Which Moet you miss? Oh, you talking about the actual Moet?
Yes, I miss that. I miss it. Yo, this Friday night, to see me with no drinks and like this, because I'm pretty sure the medication got to keep me hyped. I really want to see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't, I always have my glass. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to see how that go. But it ain't going to be boring,
What you got, some cafe au lait in your cup? What you got in your cup?
Oh, lemon water. I put lemon in water and heat it up.
Yeah.
The nurse told me to start doing that when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And just to have it sitting and drink it as hot as I can bear it. So they gave me like a little.
Good for your digestive. Is good for a couple of things. It definitely is. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Keisha, let me see. A dream is just a dream until you move. That's my quote. Basically meaning you can have many goals, but if you don't put forth the effort, it'll just be a thought. Now let me tell you why she on point with that. Because as I was sitting in hospital, right, I was like, yo, there's so much stuff I could have did that I didn't do that I'm waiting to just do it the right way. I'm just doing everything, regardless if I fall on my face or not. When I get up, it's still going to be epic. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You never know when God gonna call you home. Which is crazy. You never know. Like,
you got one life. You got one one life to live. One.
Yes, and it's short. It
Make
is
the
short.
best of it. No matter what hand you've been dealt in this world,
Yes.
make the best of your life. Hot Fox, good morning to you. Make the best of it. A
Yes.
lot of people get stuck in the box of this is where I live. This is all I got. This is nobody's helping me. Nobody find a way
Yeah.
out of no way. Don't let
Yes.
your circumstances or your situations or the person you aligned yourself with to box you in or keep you locked out of your dreams, desires, your hopes, and your aspirations. That part. I ain't gonna get preachy.
Yes. And
Thank
it
you,
made me
QB.
love everybody. I'm just cool with everybody. What like we ain't got no issues, no problems. You know what I'm saying? It just changed my whole mindset. I'm just so happy to be here. I'm just myself.
She said, I'm alive. I'm alive.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
QB. Even though I'm woofing and all that, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yes.
let me ask you this
Hot
though.
box.
Let me ask you
Okay.
this. In your
Mhm.
sitting down and sitting still, have you heard in the last couple of days that the BET sale is off?
I saw that. This is
I,
my thing with that. I didn't kind of I thought that Tyler Perry already had it. Remember they said like so I didn't know it was still in auction. I
I
didn't think
think
they was
from
gonna
what
sell
I'm
it yet.
hearing
I'm
that,
just gonna
that
do
the
it.
deal was all but sealed, but somebody over at Viacom didn't want to see the deal happen. They didn't
Of
want to
course.
lose.
Not to no black man, of course. And it's BET, which is crazy. But you know who owns it. It ain't us.
At Viacom, exactly. I know. That's why the people that own Viacom. That's why I was like. That's why sometimes it's okay to talk about what you're doing, but sometimes it ain't that good to just keep talking or talking about something you're trying to do until it's set in stone and
Yes.
actually in motion. Because sometimes you block your blessing or you allow others' mouthpiece or piece or their energy to come in and
Mess it up.
spot or mess up
Yeah.
your situation, your dream, your business opportunity, your relationship, whatever the case may be. Sometimes it's good to
Yes.
just kind of because when I saw it, I was like, "Ain't that about a biei?
Yeah.
They took it, but it's not only did they rescind it from him in the group that he had, they took it off the market. Period. And I was like, "Ain't that a bi?"
Because look at
Black.
the awards that just happened with Buster. Did you notice how legendary it was when we thought that it went back to a black a person? How you know what I'm saying? So, and I know they see that the pride and you know what I'm saying. That's one of the best awards that I've seen in a long time. And I was okay. Tyler's doing his thing. You know, everybody thought that. You know, and then I was just like, Dad, to see that, I was like, I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell you, I was like, because y'all know I'm different. I stay on the left. You know what I'm saying? Hey, QB, hey, mama, thank you. This is what I was thinking. I was glad, and I hate to say this, I was a little glad that Tyler is still here. Now, the reason I say that is because look what Bill Cosby did. Remember, he wanted, he wanted to
NBC
buy NBC. Look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson got his records and his catalog back
and other
from
people, yeah.
Elvis, and that was the issue. Look at Prince. Prince wanted to own his master. They kill him. So I was just like, damn, like, and when I saw it, I was just like, I would love for it to go to a black man, but they be taking them out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, maybe this is Tyler's blessing in disguise. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know, but
I
you know
don't want
what?
him to stop though.
I think Tyler, because I get it, because BT is already a trademark asset that is a household name worldwide. But
Right.
honestly, I think maybe he should start from the ground and build his own network. Black
Yes.
like black media television or black
Yes.
something else television or whatever the case may be. Because one, that way you ain't got to deal with bullshit like this. He already has a media compound with those seven,
Yeah.
what is it, 11 studios. He has the infrastructure, he has the land, he has the capabilities because BET at a time was ran out of out of a building in DC that might have the property might have ran like a couple acres, if that, or whatever. So Tyler Perry definitely has enough room to put together a full media complex outside of the film stages that he has, and then build it from the ground up. Because at this point, like you said, they really don't want a brother to have
No,
something.
I don't.
Build it from the ground up, grassroots, and make it do what it do. Or maybe he's feeling like, okay, if I get something that's already established, then that's less leg work or whatever, especially with everything else you got on. So I see both sides of it, but sometimes when they want to keep you outside the door, you got to find another way in.
Yes. And with that type of power he got, he would kill it. And we're gonna follow him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people have issues with Tyler Perry and his personal life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, he's a good dude, and he doing things for us, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? He all about his people. So, and helping his people. Look how many people he put on. I mean, I think
That
we would
part.
follow him anywhere. Like,
That part. Do
that's
people still watch BET when it's not awards time? Great question. Great question, Sarah Lynn.
I
Great
don't.
question.
I don't, because now you got to pay for it, right? What is it, like BET Plus or something
Plus,
like that? I got a fire stick that's on fire.
she said, I get all the pluses. You hear me?
What? And I got the hookup if y'all need those. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
That's a fact. Bob Johnson had BET and so did the Viacom. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I felt the way about that. I was like, but I understood it business wise, but I felt the way about it. I was like,
yeah, I did. I did too. I was like, damn, they ain't gonna let us have nothing.
Of us could have got together and bought it from them then or whatever. But
yes.
You never know what people's real motive or intents or what their needs are, or whatever. Or maybe if his time was just done with it, because he went into bought an airline or some shit, and he bought into I think the Panthers or whatever. He bought into a basketball team, I think, at the time, whatever. I don't know why I said the Panthers. Trina Pink said, good morning to you again. Good morning. Happy birthday to you again, Evolution. Good morning to you, Trina
thank
Pink.
you, beautiful Trina. Thank you, Trina. I appreciate it.
Dana Max says, yeah, me too. Fire stick gets it all. Listen, don't give all the game up, though.
Fire stick go. Low.
On the Lizzo for Shizzo.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because I feel like I guess if we had to support them, we would. But if you don't, this is what I'm thinking. To keep paying that a month when you got that, you got Netflix, you got Roku, you got to pay for all that stuff. I just found a way around that. I pay the internet bill. That's about it. I don't know y'all do what I do, but hey,
shout out to the homie Omi in the Hellcat. Omi in the Hellcat. He's currently sitting down for a couple years in the federal system because he launched a streaming platform similar to what's going with the Fire Stick, but they had little boxes and put a gang of people on. I shout out him and I applaud his ingenuity, and it's a shame that they went at him to make him an example when there's plenty of other people of other persuasions that have made more money off of the same situation. But I get it because he's been real popular on YouTube, on social media, and they see that he's amassed all these things, and that don't sit right with certain folks, like a man of color, so they say, having something, having at it, and at the loophole and at the expense of somebody else or whatever. He wasn't killing nobody, he wasn't slanging death in the hood,
right,
or none of that. You know what I'm saying? He provided a way for services of people that, like you said, that might not wanted to pay them arm and a leg fees.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What he did was provide TANF, SNAP, EBT, assistance in another form.
They don't play that. Yeah, they how they get on that. Like, especially that EBT stuff.
Moon, I see you coming over to the
live.
Miss A-Block, come on over.
Yeah, like that. That's crazy.
You feel me?
And the funny thing was, it was. I'm trying to find it. It was something I wanted to tell y'all about, but it was about. Okay, I don't know if we talked about this. Did we? Maybe wait. I ain't gonna report it till I find it because I don't want to give out the wrong information. But there was a lot of interesting stuff that I be finding, like about the news, about stuff that we are doing that's not being reported, but we getting in trouble. We get numbers, like what I'm saying, but it ain't on the big news. You always got to do the quotations. The quote, But I've been watching your boy. I didn't say that.
Ooh.
And I think I'm obsessed because he is on every channel. Oh. He's on every. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all know that I am. I didn't see that movie, The Blind Side Story. I wanted to watch it because they were talking about it on the live. I wanted to watch that, and see more about it.
Watching what boy? Who boy?
Oh, your boy, Trizzy. Your boy Trump. I call him Trizzy now. He's not a gangster. I don't know who is, and I am just astounded at the audacity of him, because y'all know I gotta always, I'm obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with him. Like, just the stuff that he do is amazing, and they let this stuff happen. Like, it's nothing they do. And I mean, maybe later on they'll slap his hand and say "bad boy," but right now he's just pushing it. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing of it is, he's not doing too much different than a lot of them upper echelon politicians do or have done. I still go to this. He pissed some people off, and that's why they're allowing this train to move forward. And they're trying to ruin him in every which way but loose. The fact that they're using the Georgia RICO to go after him and was it 18 other people is iconic, is historic, and is brazen, because it's like okay, you think you're above the fray. And then what he's done in a lot of situations, in all these cases, can be classified as a continuing criminal enterprise, or what we see is the RICO Act, because a lot of people associate the RICO Act or continuing criminal enterprise with drugs and street violence. No, not in the least bit. A lot of what these corporations do and a lot of things are definitely RICO orientated or CCE orientated. And the fact, what happens is if there's I forget how many people has to be involved, but if there's multiple people involved in a coordinated effort to do something wrong, then that becomes territory for a CCE or RICO Act. And then if it's through multiple states, that's where you get the federal side of that same situation. But people got to understand, you got to be careful. You got to be careful in what you do. And Trump, I guess you're seeing that they make you the poster child for a dumbass number.
Yes.
And you ain't above it all, obviously. Your money ain't, I guess at this point, I ain't gonna say what tomorrow may bring, but at this point, your money ain't been enough influence to keep them off your bumper. Good morning, China First.
Yeah, that money cannot save you. And it's a shame because he take everybody with him. The lawyers, everybody, 19 people? Like, are you crazy? He take everybody. And the funny thing on it is, I had some new stuff to tell you, right? So what he's trying to do now, allegedly, is he's trying to move the indictment for Georgia. He's trying to move that federal trial back to April 2026.
After the election.
Exactly. I said, he's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just audacity. Now, y'all remember this song, right? Hey, Cassie, y'all remember this song, right? Your daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty. That's how I stay filthy. Richard and Richard, y'all remember? Now check this out. Now the reason I said that, because y'all know I'm Brooklyn all day, big Brooklyn. The reason I said that is because now all of a sudden there are judges and officials and politicians that's getting threatened. All of a sudden, the marshals are now looking into that. Now, did we not see this coming? I'm just saying. Anybody ever watched the gangster movie?
And you wonder why you facing a RICO. You wonder why you facing a CCE. Listen, and then on top of it, the case in Georgia, what's her name? Fannie Willis.
Mhm.
She has filed to have the trial start. I think is in March or something.
They trying to
Is
get
is
her.
is right about the time of primaries, so that it interrupts the flow of anything that he wants to have going on for a sense of election or whatever. I said very smart, very
Yeah.
smart. He's trying to get
Yes.
that other situation pushed to what did you say, 2026,
2020
2025?
April 2026. It's like, are you serious? Like that's what we doing? Like you
She
let
said,
me
"Oh,
be
we're
the
not gonna have
president.
that here." She's like, "Oh, we're not
Yeah.
gonna have that here. We on the trial ASAP like Rocky. Have at it."
And
And
I watch it and I just be smiling because I'm like, the audacity, even y'all let him get that far. But I guess he was a president and stuff like that, so it's nothing you can do until you actually find him guilty of anything. But I was just like, yo, he's just like no joke. He don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? He kind of, it's a little New Yorkish. It's a little New Yorkish. You know what I'm saying? It's some real big gangster type stuff he doing. I was just like, oh, he ain't playing. He's not playing. I'm starting to be a little bit of a fan. Now, do I want to be president? No. But I'm starting to be a little bit of a fan of the audacity. It's like grab your balls and man up. It's kind of like that. I'm like, yo, I just can't wait. Every day I tune in to see, and I see something different. I just be like, I can't wait what he gonna do tomorrow. Like, what he gonna do Monday? Like,
it's the Iowa primary. Listen, also
yeah.
Twitter. If you're not attached to Twitter and some of them channels on there that break the news all the time,
Mhm.
every 4 or 5 hours somebody else is coming out saying something. In regards to a new revelation or a new situation or some new evidence or somebody that's flipping or somebody that's testifying or somebody that got arrested in regards to one of the cases, not just the Georgia case, but the DC federal case and the New York case. It's like shit is mounting up. Now, he might not be
Yes.
convicted of it all. Hell, he just might, by the skin of his teeth, might not be convicted of any of it. I find it hard to believe legally that he don't be found guilty of some of the things, especially in the DC federal case, because you have footage of this man saying certain things
Yeah.
on national television. If he's able to get around that, forget all the behind the scenes and the innuendos and they say he said this and this and forget all the tweets
He'll be
and forget all
untouchable.
that.
Yes.
If that man get past the stuff he verbally said out his face on national television,
It's
it's a
gonna
wrap.
it's gonna
It's
be rap. Yes. And I didn't know he was from Queens, RW. I appreciate that because as I was watching it, I said, yo, he's so New York. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kept getting that. I never looked to see where he was from and all that. And I probably should know that, but he wasn't my favorite. You know what I'm saying? So, there was no reason, but it was just like, yo, like the audacity. Like, you know what it's like? It's like, yeah, like the bad boy mentality. You know what I'm saying? You know how women, we watch the bad boy, he just do stuff he ain't supposed to do, and they just go ahead and let him. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Like they just doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I
I,
was a
I,
little.
I think the problem is, right, as he's getting older, he's getting senile and ornery.
Oh, you getting older.
A lot of the things and a lot of the things and a lot of the choices and the mindset he had as a younger Donald aren't going to fly in this day and age. And he comes from an era where he said and did a lot of the same things, but they weren't cameras, they weren't videotapings, as
Right.
much. They weren't a lot of ways of proving certain things. Everything was hearsay. Oh, I heard Donald Trump say this. Now you got it to where there's a camera everywhere, and he's out front because he was the president, running for president at the time, et cetera, and trying to get reelected at the time or whatever. And so all eyes were on him or whatever. So the things he did in his business dealings in times past and his stances behind the scenes, no matter what he looked like he rocked with or who he rocked with in public settings, things he said and done behind the scenes, whether it was anti-women, anti-us, anti, the poor, whatever the case may be. Um, he's under a greater scrutiny these days, and a lot of the business practice. That's why he fought so hard. That's why he fought so hard to fought so hard to keep his taxes and his finances out of the picture.
Yes. Yes. Crazy. You know. I be thinking sometimes maybe, it's because they said if you bury a person on your property, you know, um, it's a tax write-off, and what is it like? You don't have to pay taxes or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
But I always be thinking because I saw that story somewhere else, and I was just like, you think like it's bad karma?
For him,
Yes.
hell yeah.
I think that's bad karma to have them, them spirits in your backyard and stuff. No disrespect to those that do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather pay the taxes. I don't want that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
you can't
any
be
of my
mad.
people.
You can't be mad at him for that, because that part I'm with him on. Because I'm like, okay, if it's set in stone to be that way, and I can get by it legally by the statutes you wrote, you can't be mad at me for that. However, you know how if you getting by, you getting over, you know what I'm saying? You keep your mouth shut and you let it be what it be. He thumbed his nose like, yeah, and I'm doing it. What? And Sarah lends to this whole thing is that Trump has always had super powerful people backing him financially and otherwise. He did exactly what he was paid to do. And it is in that same vein that I think that he has pissed some very highly influential and powerful people off. Thus, everything that's going on, because usually they knock all this stuff out before it gains leadway. They'd have an Olivia Pope type person dead all this shit, but the fact that they allowing all of it to go for to that fucking y'all. The fact that they allowed it to go forward as such shows that he's pissed some people off, and they not rocking with it. I don't know if it's the Putin situation. I don't know if it's the arrogant situation. I don't know if he got in office saying that he would fulfill certain obligations and then did a 180 on people and said, "Skirt."
I know he telling.
Huh?
19 people. He telling. Yeah, that's another thing, Shy. Like, I love my mother to death, but I wouldn't want her in my backyard. Like, I do too much stuff for my mama to be in my backyard, raised up over my bed. We ain't doing that. I ain't raised her to be a freak. Like, no, it's bad enough sometimes I think about that. Like, dang, like if my parents is here, I hope they rolling their grave, because some of the stuff I used to do, it's crazy.
What you mean used to?
Yeah, I used to enjoy my life. I mean, I don't want to be outside no more. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
There's a show that I'm watching.
Nobody. I just want to love. I just want somebody to feel this love. You know what I'm saying?
There's a show that I'm watching, and part of it reminds me of you. It's called Billions. If you're familiar with Billions on Showtime or
I've heard of it. What is it about?
The wife of a DA, of a district attorney or state's attorney now, she's into being a dominatrix and all this other stuff.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And the husband's into taking all that. He's a sadomasochist or whatever.
He's a sub. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm like this that shit. This shiggity that evolution be on. That's why dudes had to be careful going to their house, because they might end up in the misery bed, stuck with a pole between their ankles. Like you say, you like to cook for them, bringing that little meal. Let me feed you.
Yes. Yes. No regular relations. It should be explosive every time. You know. But that's right, Shy. Yeah, they kind of know what it is. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It may look different from heaven.
They be like,
just like that's
dignity, my daughter, in destiny. I didn't raise you to be. Put that ass back down on that bed. What you doing? What? What you done put in your mouth, girl? What you doing? You come in for salad, not for nothing else. What the
Yeah. It's like, like, and I think about that all the time, especially when I'm in church. I be sitting in church sometimes, I just be like,
RW, no, the show is not about that. That's just one aspect
I'm
of the
watching.
show. The show is definitely not about that. It's a dope series. If y'all ain't hip to Billions, y'all need to get hip. It's a dope show, and there's elements of it based off an actual true story or whatever, or true happening or whatever. But it's
I'm
dope.
trying to see that.
It's that
Yes.
sinister laugh. It's that sinister laugh when the
I'm trying to see that. Like, because I'm thinking, that's the perfect thing for the winter. We'll talk about it tonight, but that's the perfect thing for the winter. Yeah, we talk about it tonight.
Everybody trying to get their ass whooped. Talking about what?
Pain is pleasure sometimes, Phil. You gotta, if it's done right, hey.
Top of the top. On with the YouTube. Man, listen, I wish the figure, girl, it's cold outside. Beat me.
I may even bring some props tonight if I could find that box. I got a whole box full of stuff. I had to move all my stuff, so I ain't seen it.
You had to hide the box while the people's in your house.
Yeah, because y'all know I'm about to sell the toys, right? I don't know if I told y'all that. If y'all are y'all into toys and stuff like that, because I'm gonna start selling some of this stuff. That's some real lucrative business. Yeah,
it's big booming business. That's a fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Big booming business.
And I want to have the real exclusive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the lime green dildo and all that stuff. Like
Creole, it's on Showtime and it's on Paramount Plus. If you have that, you can watch it through that or whatever. It's called Billions.
I saw an advertisement for it yesterday. I don't know what I was watching, but the new season
just got dropped. I think it's the final season. I think, but
I want
this is season number 7 just dropped. Yeah.
Okay. Because that's where it come from anyway. We adapted to it, but that's where it come from anyway. Them lonely housewives, and the husband come home and put the mask on his head and the ball in his mouth and the chain around his neck. I'm gonna say this on my podcast. Because I finally figured out what the podcast is gonna be about. It's gonna be really interesting, y'all. And y'all ain't gonna find this nowhere else. But I want to talk about a lot of stuff. Alternate lifestyles and all that.
Lord have mercy.
You might find something you like. Hey, the marriages, you know what I'm saying? It's lackluster, no disrespect, but we about to supercharge those. Why not? Why not? I'm looking for people to help me too, but I'll put it on my page.
Help you do what?
I need somebody that you see where you sitting that sits there and controls most of it. I need a moderator. I need a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna pay people to do it because I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I
thought you was looking for some subs to come in and be participants on your.
Well, I'm gonna have interviews because I used to be part of a polyamorous group. So I want to ask the leader, she's a lady, beautiful Black woman, see if she could come on again and we can revise the show that we did a long time ago because there's a lot of updates and stuff like that. A little freaky stinky. And let her bring some of the women and maybe some of the costumes. You know what I'm saying? They can't do much. But why not? Why not? Let's be free and open. I live by no judgment.
If you like it, you love it. Listen, have at it. I ain't mad.
Call. You gonna volunteer, Phil? Creole say you gonna volunteer.
I wish to figure it. Hey, Creole, cupcake. I wish to figure it out. Ain't nobody pause. Ain't nobody putting no ball on walls. Pause near my face. Pause. Let alone plastic or none of that. I wish to figure it out. Oh Lord, look at this. Look what the wind done blew in. Rotten apples.
Okay, she said she like it too. All right, carry
on. No, that's not what she said. She said I like it too.
No, she like what BDSM, right?
Yeah, no.
All right, see?
No.
She can come to the podcast too. We can talk.
No, she's not saying she like it. She's not saying she like it. She said like I like it.
Oh, you like? So you like it?
I'm into it.
You're not into it. I thought she turned us up. We ain't know.
Man, listen. Ain't nobody whooping my ass, put me on no dogs.
It
Man,
don't be like that, Phil. It don't be that bad. You know what? I think when people think of that, they think of pain. It's not always pain. Some pain is good. It's not
good.
always
Well,
pain.
let somebody go oops upside your head then and have all the pain you want. But no, pause. Hold on. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. I rescind that because I don't want to make light of people that are actually. But y'all are not gonna be beating on me with iron claws and paddles and all kinds of bullshittery. We are not having
It's
that.
not that bad. I'm gonna explain. It's not that bad. It's maybe I can get like a visual person or a person to come here so I can show like little things, but it's
Guess
not
what?
that bad.
Good morning. Good morning, Applehead. Good morning.
Good
I wish
morning.
I, I wish the hell I would. They had me out here looking like four. Y'all heard four from Black
Oh,
Ink?
let me tell y'all something about Four. Have y'all seen his Twitter? Because we done seen every part of Four. Now, I knew it was a problem when Four took that picture of his behind and sent it to that girl. I said, Four is either really freaky, you know what I'm saying? He into BDSM or he is gay. You know what I'm saying? So now, now, and he likes to be pegged. But they said allegedly Kanye
Man,
likes to be pegged too.
but hold up. Did you see the video he was at? I think Angela Yee's podcast, and he showed the other co-host a video of him being
Pegged. I saw it. Yeah.
and
She
she
had
said,
the
"Oh," and she
dildo
said,
and
"Oh, she's like
yeah.
pounding, like not even like." I said, "Oh, this."
Some men like that. Y'all G
I
spot
can't
is
say what
there.
I want. I can't say what I want because
I know. We gonna talk about it tonight. But y'all know where y'all G spot is. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't never heard that because I ain't never had a bad orgasm a day in my life. Listen, I don't need no.
I know what we talking
I'm a
about, right?
G.
I know.
I'm a
It's back
G.
there though.
I'm a G, and only spot you need to worry about is.
And you get a man to lift his legs up, you got him for life, right?
Man, pause and pause. Pause and man. Listen, if that's your life, and you live in it, have at it. Live it to the full. But as for me and mine's, not gonna be able to do it.
He gonna love you long time, sis. He gonna love you
I'm
long
gonna love you a long
time.
time the right way. I'm not loving you a long time, but man. Well, those that ain't hiding it, let them not hide it. But as for me, I ain't got nothing to hide because I ain't doing that bullshittery ever.
You gotta just open. You know what? I think we need to like I guess wondering what society or what society's gonna think, to be happy. You get what I'm saying? Like I think just let yourself go.
The thing of it is
Family in the
this.
comments, let yourself go. This is my thing. This is one of my mottos. I'll try it. If I like it, I try it once. If I like it, I'll do it twice on a Sunday. You get what I'm saying?
Some I want to ask you, but I'm not gonna do it because it's the morning show. I'll wait till the night because I'm gonna remember you said that. And I'm gonna ask you, would you try this? And you said you'll try once. I'm yeah. I bet she'd be like, hell no. Why?
I've done a lot of stuff here. So yeah.
This one is a little bit different. You're gonna be like, no, because you
I'm even open to the spit in the mouth thing, but we'll talk about it. I'm open to a couple of things.
we got a guest in the room. But listen, if that's your lifestyle, be real with yourself. I'll give for this at least now, and I really honestly think he's only coming out the way he is because somebody got something on him, and he's saying he's getting in front of it before it was leaked. That's why I think that this newfound revelation of openness is happening or whatever. But if that's your lifestyle, if that's what you into, have at it. That's on you. However, if you up here faking the fraud and use a part-time broad, stop the bullshittery and live out your truth. That's it about that.
Yeah. Traditional methods of making love kind of bores me. So a lot of people. I called on Swoon, right? You see how I did that?
I LL Cool Evo.
Hey, Soapbox.
Who is Soulbox?
It's
Oh, that's me. Yeah, that's my. Well, that's not me.
Oh, you said
That's the network.
Soapbox. You said
That's
Soapbox.
the
I thought you said
network. That's
something
the
else.
network. That's the network. That's the network.
No, I
The,
thought she said no. I thought she said SOL box. I was like, who is Soulbox? That's all.
He thought,
damn, I
nice.
might have to change it to Soul Box. Damn.
Nah, you don't want
Wait,
to do
hold
that.
on.
You know
Y'all
what?
just gave me an idea. I may have to change
You
it.
don't want.
I may have to change
You
the
don't
Soul
want to
Box.
do
I
that
might.
one. You don't want to do that one.
Okay. Me
Soapbox
something else.
is
Okay.
dope. Good
Thank
morning.
you.
Good
Thank you.
morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, King.
Salute,
Hey, Tracy T.
family.
That part.
Evolution. I'm
That
glad you're doing
part.
better. I'm glad that
Thank
you're healthy and
you.
that you're well. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
And we'll continue our business stuff behind the scenes. I'll hit you up later today.
Okay,
You know
definitely.
what I'm saying? Once I fully wake up, I just did my morning workout. Then I'm gonna get some sleep and then I'm
Now
gonna
you
wake up.
tired, huh?
You
I
know
get it.
that morning workout is refreshing, but like once you stop and you eat your little morning after meal, you like, all
That ice.
right, let me,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Being almost 40, well, Phil, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? This body changes after a while, bro.
That is a
I don't
fact.
know.
That is a fact.
But what y'all building on this morning, man? What's good? I
We
heard y'all.
build.
Y'all was getting a little spicy a little bit, but that's okay. You know what I mean? I guess y'all saving some of that
That
for tonight.
I can't help it. I
part.
can't help it.
She couldn't help it. If she wanted to, she couldn't help it. Even if she would.
Yeah, and yeah, Shaw. Yeah, the Leo sex drive is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, QV, I like that one. I like that. I can't really speak that out on the morning show, but I like that one. I agree with that one right there. You
I
said
missed something. Read it. I missed
QV.
it.
It said a man's G spot is when he hits the right walls in a.
That's our G spot, ain't it?
No, it's our G spot too, because we get y'all going. We know y'all gonna get it going. That
Nah,
part, yeah.
y'all's is somewhere else, Phil. Y'all's is in the region we don't talk about.
No.
Why you think he put it there though?
No.
I'm just saying. You ever thought about that? Why is y'all G spot there?
No. I will not be moved. No.
I mean, he couldn't put it in the other place, but I'm just
No.
I guess there was nowhere else to put it.
Intellectual soapbox, Mr. Best. It ain't nothing intellectual about what she's talking.
I'm not with none of that. So
That part.
I mean, she can say
Possibly
whatever she need to
moved.
say. I ain't with that, man. Nah.
No.
Nah. No. Nah. I'm cool.
No.
Super cool. I'm good off of that. But
I'm bringing back and being boo. I'm so cool. You hear me? Parts of that. Shout love. It ain't even
Evolution.
10
Since
a.m.
you've been in New York, like I know you've been seeing a lot of them the foreign people come through. So like, how bad is it? Because I just see it on the news. I don't really know. I'm out here on the west, so I don't really know what's going on. Is it really that bad? Like they making it? Like I don't even know.
Well, I'm in Brooklyn,
Everywhere.
and this is the thing. The workers are. I don't want to say that. I'm sorry. The workers are, I guess they're like Mexican or Spanish or whatever. So when I see them go outside, sometimes I see like the women in the garbage and stuff like that, looking for clothes and stuff. So I just kind of associate them all together. I don't know why I do that. Because where I'm at, we don't know. All I see is the workers. That's it. Everybody else is black where I'm at. Brooklyn, I don't think it's hitting Brooklyn. I think it's hitting Manhattan and what other place? I know it's hitting Manhattan big. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming to Brooklyn for what? You know what I'm saying? Like it's too damn expensive. Okay.
Tracy T.
And I don't think they're gonna get the help they be getting Manhattan. You get what I'm saying?
And Miss A Block, I could never.
I don't know. I just don't see them like that. I think they're making too much of the situation. You get what I'm saying? Because I've heard some heartless things. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, they said they're trying to flee their neighborhood or whatever. I haven't looked too much into it, you know, to try to get a better, a better lifestyle or whatever. My thing is, you know, they say they're taking our jobs and stuff like that. And, you know, I just know that they are incredible workers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for what they work there and for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and anything that go do it and it be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no issues with them. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as taking the jobs and stuff like that, I ain't even gonna say it. It's something I want to say, but I ain't even gonna say it. But I don't have a problem with them at all.
I don't either. I look at it like this, like especially we as a community, right? A lot of times we look at other cultures and other communities that come into the community and like, why they got stores here? Why they coming moving in? Why they taking jobs? Why they this, that, and the third? Why are we in the position that they have to come into our communities, or that they're allowed to come into the communities? Why aren't we the ones getting those stores? Why are we not taking these jobs up? Some of the jobs, like Evolution said, are jobs that we not just us as Black people, some white folks who don't want to do some of them, and they proudly do them because of the countries they come from. The dollar. Their dollar is like pennies and micro pennies on our dollar. So they come here, one, looking for the American dream, but they also some of them ain't looking for the American dream. They're looking for the American dollar to send back home or whatever. And that's where the propaganda comes in, because some politicians and some people in certain places don't like the fact that it trickles money back to these third world countries. But at the end of the day, as a man, as a woman, especially one with family, your goal is to take care of your family. And if you can't get adequate work where you're at, who can fault somebody from traveling thousands of miles away, hundreds of miles away, sometimes through a lot of garbage and bullshittery and trickery, to get here to get some money to send back so that their family is good? You have to applaud that. Now, what we should do is look at the ingenuity of what they do. Because there was a time when we used to be 2-3 generations in a house, or, you know, a 2-family home. You know what I'm saying? Because it made sense for everybody to come together and live together, share these bills, and get out from under. Whereas now it's like, man, I don't want my cousin over here. I don't want my aunt so-and-so. I don't want my brother or my sister, whoop, whoop, whoop. Or I don't want my neighbor, you know, they got put out, but I don't want them here. Da, 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 da. A lot of times we get real selfish internally in the house, and then turn around and be selfish without thinking to what it is outside, like with people that come into the communities. Instead of worrying about who's coming into the community, worry about how can we reinforce and rebuild our communities so that other people, if they take root, it ain't no effect. However, the wrong people get uprooted and taken out of our community. That's my take on it. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Oh, look at my boo. Look at my wife.
Salute to Tracy T. Much love, Tracy T.
She told me that.
Thank you, Mama.
So talk about some damn lubrication and whatnot. Tracy,
look at my boo.
Shout out to you, Tracy T. I appreciate you. But yeah, some people say it's a form of warfare or whatever, and it could very well be. But at the end of the day, who's your real enemy? Is it the immigrants coming in? No. Who's the real enemy? Pay attention.
Oh man.
Pay attention. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. I come from being a block boy, a corner boy, and moved up and did me. And I ain't never worried about who had a package, who had whatever, this, that, and the third. I never worried about that. I'm gonna get mines off. Hey, you can have at it. There's enough money out here for everybody. As long as you ain't trying to take mines or whatever, I'm good. And I'm not trying to have it all. I'm just trying to have my portion and move out the way. We got to stop worrying about what other people are doing. If you're going to worry about it in a sense to watch what they do. Watch what people that are successful do. Watch people that are very that learn to adapt and get through adversity. Watch and learn what they're doing and apply it to your situation as it fits, if it fits. or to those around you. And because a lot of them same people, if they're not coming on construction sites or being at the 7-Eleven waiting to be picked up to be taken on construction sites by some of these Republican business owners and foremen and shit like that, they utilize their labor. They will sell fruit, they will sell plate lunches and dinners, pupusas and
whatever they gotta do,
tacos and all that goodness.
Yeah.
If you really get to know them, they are really, really grounded people into family, into culture, and all that. We got to get back to being grounded people into our families, into our cultures. So while everybody wants to tear us apart, and yes, there are some industries where jobs are affected by the influx, but guess what? You got other situations where robots and automated systems and this, that, and the third, and self-checkouts are messing with your jobs too.
Very true.
Be more upset with that than somebody else trying to make a way for their family. Be more upset about the automation that's going to ruin a whole lot more jobs than these people coming in to feed their families. And understand this. They talk about the brown people that come in here as immigrants, but there's a whole lot of Caucasoid, Anglo-Saxon, European descent immigrants that come into the United States all the time and have been doing so for centuries.
Yeah.
And they have found a way to thrive, and y'all ain't had no problem with it. At a time you probably didn't realize, or probably still don't realize, because they got your eyes focused on one group of people.
Right.
Stop worrying about what the figgity that somebody else is doing unless it can help your life get better. If they not personally affecting your household, trying to break in your household, take food off your table, whatever the case may be, if they happen to get a job that you might have wanted, if it wasn't them, it could have been somebody else that was a U.S. citizen. It don't matter, because every job, everybody's not going to get every job. Improvise, move around it, find another job, find something else. And you damn sure do not complain about a job that your ass don't want anyway. So what if they sweeping the floor? So what if they on a construction site doing labor? If your ass don't want to do it, if you don't want to do it, why should it matter who got the job? White, brown, black, purple, green, blue, alien, or etc. What should it matter? What should it matter? If you don't want the job, if you're not going to get your ass, get up, get out, and get something, and go grab that shovel, go grab that broom, go pick up a brick, go grab that lumber, whatever the case may be. If you're not going to do it,
don't complain about it.
My friend should be have at it. Do you feed your family?
Right.
Find to feed your family. That man, listen.
Yeah. Seems like complaining is the American way now. Complaining with no action.
But the thing is this, right? The thing is this, right, family? Like, so y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all kind of see this too right now. Phil is absolutely on par and correct. I'm not disagreeing with nothing you saying, Phil. You know what I mean? You the big homie. I ain't disagreeing with nothing, right? But the only thing I'm saying is that, like, yo, and I've had this experience. You will help family, right? You know what I'm saying? You really be there for them. You paying for diapers. You paying for birthday parties. You paying cell phone bills. You helping them, you know what I mean, get through different things and challenges, paying for sneakers and all type of stuff. And then the only thing you want them to do is pick up the phone just to holler. And they won't even pick up the phone just to say hello or just to show they really care. You know what I mean? You're not even asking them for nothing. You're not even asking them to even solve none of your problems or nothing like that. You're just asking them just to show you love and be family. You know what I'm saying? But they can't even do that. So now when you reverse it, now you want to block them, or now you don't even want to be around them. Now you like the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time when they needed something, you was there. You never said no. You never tried to make an excuse. You found ways to help them. You found ways to help them get money or get bread or get whatever they need, get jobs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing you required was just them to just be a family member, just to say what up. You know what I mean? And now they acting different. You know what I mean? Or because they just mad because, Phil, you may have moved and you may live in a better area now. Or Evolution, you may have got a better job now. So now you could feed yourself a little bit better. Now you can get 2 number 2s instead of 1. You feel me? Like now you can buy 2 pairs of Jordans instead of 1. You feel me? Like now things is better for you. You know what I mean? You could put some money away, but they get mad at that. And that's the thing. We as the people be hating the ones that get up. You know what I'm saying? And then when they try to reach back, we still show them hate. Like maybe not curse, man. I'm sorry. Let me not even curse because I was about to get there. But that's the thing that gives us to that
Crabs in the
feeling. You
barrel.
feel me? You know what I mean?
Crabs
Like
in the barrel.
that's what makes people feel like, yo, I don't want to help my people. I don't want to do nothing. But you got to keep the vision because there's somebody there that does need your character. There's somebody there who do need your example. There's somebody there who do need you to step up and still be that person that's doing things for the people and doing things for the family, doing things for our culture. So you got to keep it moving because there's somebody else looking at you. So imagine if I allowed all the things in my life to hold me back, I would have never met y'all. I would have never been able to help Evolution or help Big Pheel and them help me. I wouldn't be allowed because my heart be cold. And I'd be like, man, fuck everybody. I'm just do what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do? Me, and that's just what it's gonna be. But I ain't let it be that. And I got that side to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't want to let that out because it's not good. It only brings toxicity. When I was an asshole, man, life was different. And sometimes it was sweet, but the end of it was sour. You feel me? I paid for the things that I did. And it was almost life ending. You know what I mean? And it made me wake up. So that's the thing. I understand it. But sometimes, man, when people be doing certain things and they be trying to test your mantle or test your character or test your manhood, it makes you want to dig in the crates. It makes you want to unlock that lock and pull out the itinerary. You feel me? And let me know what it is. I'm not even talking about weaponry. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about other things as well. You know what I mean? Because the mind is sharper than anything else. So
that part.
No, that's true. Yeah. Now I understand what you're saying because it's like the whole crab in the barrel mentality. I understand that. You know, I feel like as you grow, you know, you have to keep evolving and getting better. You know what I'm saying? The evolution of, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is our walk to God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like that, right? You know, I feel like, because, you know, I've been through trauma most of my life. But if I let that, you know, consume me, I would be a monster. I used to be a monster. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like we do, and I always say togetherness, we got to be better as a people. And unfortunately, we're going to have to reach down a little deeper and find some compassion, even to get our fellow brothers and sisters that are just like supposedly unreachable. You know what I'm saying? We can't throw everybody away. And as far as family, I'm gonna be honest, everybody know my thing with family. You know, I feel like the people that's there for you, that support you, you know what I'm saying, are your family. You know, you can't help who or what family you're born into, but you can let those people go if they hurting you, if they mistreating you, because I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and find something else. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I don't know. I hear a lot of people talking about the whole family thing and family did me wrong and stuff. You know, family be the first people that do you wrong. The first experience. A lot
of times they'll do you worse than a stranger.
The stranger, yes. You know, and it's okay to let them people
know you. They know how to get around certain things. They know what buttons to push. Yes. They know your tender spots. They know, you know what I'm saying, what you will tolerate and won't tolerate a lot greater than somebody on the outside who might be trying to observe your movements or whatever. And sometimes it hurt. Well, not sometimes, it hurts more because of who they are. Brother, sister, mother, father, daughter, son,
yes,
cousin, whatever the case may be. Because you have an affinity for that person more so than you would a stranger or somebody you newly meet or whatever. And it becomes more devastating because it's like so close to home. You're like, no, not you. You're supposed to be in my corner. I'm supposed to be in your corner. We're not supposed to be going through this. You're not supposed to do me like this. I'm not supposed to do you like this. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, sometimes in us growing up, we grow up and we grow out. And sometimes you have to leave the nest, even the nest of your family, and build a bond with somebody else or some other people, whatever. But that's part of the problem. We have to get to a place and space that the family will be more family, that the love can be more genuine, that our actions become more intentional in a positive way, and that we get back to loving each other and get back to caring for each other and get back to wanting to help everybody succeed. Because that was the whole thing I spoke about earlier there was a time when you had to have a couple families in the house together, a couple generations in the house together, 2, 3 generations in the house together, to help one another to get out from under. And now we gotta keep it keep it from being taboo, keep it from being something to turn your nose up at by helping your family. Now, there's certain ones of your family that you got to let them go by the wayside. You got to love them from way across town or whatever. I get that, but then there's others that you're supposed to, yeah, you got to keep close. And it lends to the conversation earlier, like we so busy talking about like this culture or this race or whatever the case may be. But what are they doing? They'll separate themselves from family to make a better way for family. That's deep within itself. That's selflessness. They'll go through the muck and the mire, sometimes being tricked, hurt, harmed to get across to this country to make a way to send back to their family, mothers, wives, children, etc., to make sure they're good and or to bring them over to further the what you call it. If you think about how deep that is, you can't hate that. You can't. And yeah, there's cultural differences amongst us all or whatever, right? Between the races and whatnot. But when you really get to know people, you'll get to know that a lot of us are so much more similar and alike than you thought. The language might be different, the dialect spoken might be different, the swag might be a little different. But at the end of the day, we share so much more commonalities than we do differences that it's like, oh damn, I've been holding this mistrust of you or this prejudiceness, because let's understand, if you got a problem with the people and you don't know the people, that's a prejudice. You have a preconceived notion what you think about them. And we don't like for it to be done to us via white folks. We don't like it being done to us via police and stuff like that. Then we gotta be better when it comes to dealing with other people the same way. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes for some people it's easier said than done. And sometimes people have had bad experiences with another culture or whatever. But the same way you don't want them to lump you in a box and say because they had a bad experience with one and put you in that same boat, you can't do that with everybody else.
Yes.
You gotta
generalizations.
Man, listen.
That's a fact. It can be hard though, because it's like at times for me it's a process. You feel me? It's a process for me to really trust people. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? It's a process. Like I'd rather be with a person just an enemy off top, and I could just shove them to the side. You know what I mean? But I've grown out of that, and I've become a better man. You know what I'm saying? I've understand that you got to give people a chance, and also another thing that's big. You know what I'm saying? That God or some people may say the universe or whatever y'all believe, because I know some of y'all in the chat may not believe in certain things or whatever. So I don't want to offend nobody, but whatever you believe, you know what I mean? The things that are good, right? And the powers that are good, the powers that be that are good, right? The deities that are good, it tells us, man, that the strong gotta bear the infirmities of the weak. So if you're strong, then sometimes, it's gonna be that family member who ain't as smart as you, or they don't work as hard as you, or they don't know as much as you. It's all good, but their heart may be made of gold. You know what I'm saying? And they really good people, but they just don't really have everything that you have. You know what I'm saying? So that don't make them a bad person, and maybe they may be weak in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? But what we do is that we judge them. You know what I'm saying? And it's a difference between those who are weak and then those who are just trying to take us out or take things away from us that they know that we have. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's when it gets like dark, and that's when it gets bad, because it's like I'm supposed to trust this person, but they're not even being trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? So, but we still got to stay positive and like y'all saying, man, keep the mission going, keep our goal going, and keep our eyes on the prize, and just keep focused on what we need to do. So yeah,
that part.
Yeah, that part.
That part.
Yeah, peep scheme. That thunderclap was crazy because there was some last night. I thought that something was blowing up. Like, it was in New York.
Really?
And I didn't see no news things about it. It was just like a bunch of explosions. It seemed like that, or what I thought the cars alarms was going off and everything. I'm surprised that somebody said something about it. Yeah, they didn't. They don't love us. They didn't. They didn't report nothing over here in New York. Like, it was crazy. It got to the point where I was looking out my window, like, wait a minute, what's going on? Like, it was really crazy. Good. It was a couple, bomb, and it kept happening. And nobody was outside. It was just the rain or the thunder or whatever it was. It was crazy.
Did it rain in New York last night?
What? The cats, dogs, everything was out there. What? It flooded the streets. Like I was like, yo, what is going on? Because you know, where we at, we don't have to worry about that stuff. Like we got brick buildings. This stuff ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? I went through Sandy and I was outside looking like, dang, I hope that tree don't hit my car. Like we was protected. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we don't worry about that stuff.
Maybe it knocked out power somewhere and hit what do they call them,
like
the big joints up on the pole, and maybe those blew up or something.
And it woke me up out my sleep. It was crazy. I was just like, yo, what is going on? Because let me tell you something. You know, they said the word ending soon. I don't know when, but I ain't going to talk about it, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to do, you better go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying?
You better get your shiggity together. Whatever you want to do, you better get your shiggity together.
So much. Yeah. You heard I'm looking for a boo right for the winter.
I don't know what type of
oh man, I mean that's when it usually happens though for the winter though. So you're gonna need it for the fall and the winter. But then I hope you know by after the All-Star game and then probably a week after that, it's probably gonna be a wrap for that. Because it's coming in, people gonna be getting their leathers. You know how it is in New York. The leather time come in, the new shoes come in. You know what I mean? People start wearing their fly gear because it's Easter and all that. And then, that's when the breakup game comes in. That's when the excuses and the phone numbers change and you start flipping. And you're like, oh, word? Like, what happened? It's like, something happened. That's what happened.
Happy birthday, CL. Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, because, I'm into, this is my thing. And, I'm the type of woman where I can take an ex back. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't break up the wrong way, I'll spin the block. I'll spin the block. You know what I'm saying? For the right
I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life.
Yeah, I'll spin the block. It depends on how we broke up, but I'll spin the block. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm used to that person. Yeah, because I don't break up with people. Usually I let them if they. I just don't break up with people because when you break up with people, that's how you get killed sometimes. Ladies, y'all know that.
What? I've never heard. Yo, where's this logic coming from?
Yeah, you end up, you know what I'm saying, under the stairs, buried in the wall. You know what I'm saying? He done strangled the the
you know what it is? That's because you messing with them dudes that let you tie them up. And they like, after they either tied them up and did these things, they like, you mine. You're not going nowhere. See, that's what it is.
Yeah, you don't know these men are crazy and they don't like rejection. So you got to be, man, listen, I go off of people's, if I feel, if it's something going on or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We got to start calling each other. We got to, all right, no problem. But I'm not going to be like, I don't want you no more. I'm not doing that. Yes, because it is dangerous. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. No.
But what if you don't? What if you don't like them no more, though? What if you don't like them no more? Like, what if it's over?
I've never had a relationship where I broke up with somebody because I didn't like them.
Really?
Never. Most of the time, I still love them. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men can't understand me. So I just be like, all right, maybe I'm too much for them. I'll let them go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
but they can always come back and
listen.
Be cool,
I will put my bag on my shoulder with love, affection, my feelings. I will put all them things. I will kick rocks. You know what I mean? I'll be like, if it's better for you or if it's better for me, listen.
Yeah. I think I'm the only one that spins the block. I spent the block. You know what I'm saying? We was cool or whatever. Because like at women, let me ask y'all, do y'all know when y'all too much for a person? Like what that looks like when he just can't take you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a I don't know. It's a thing. You can tell when you are too much for a man.
Okay, hold on. In what situation would you walk away from a dude? Like, in what situation? Like, it's got to be a situation you like, I'm good.
What type of situation I'll walk away from a guy? Okay, if it's like too much criticism, like you criticize everything I do, nothing is right. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm very I'm very like friendly, like you know what I'm saying. Like I show love everywhere I go. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people know me, whether it's online or it's outside, and it's not. But it's because I give people love. They give it back. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't got nothing to do with me. That's God's grace. That's what y'all be seeing. Y'all be seeing God's grace. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's all I got.
yeah, that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Me and God, we heavy in this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and a lot of men can't deal with that. A lot of men can't deal with me calling men king and calling women queen. They can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm a lot of people's little sister, I think. More than they want to sleep with me. I could be wrong about this, but that's how a lot of people treat me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you don't see me disrespect myself. So it wouldn't be no disrespect there. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of men can't deal with that. Another thing is my sex drive. A lot of men can't deal with that. So it could be, or maybe I'm like too freaky. Or ladies, y'all know what this, like y'all know what this is about.
What if he not? What if he not take? What if he not take his kids? What if he not take his kids? Or he got another woman.
His kids? Well, this is my thing. I don't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking care of your kids. This is the problem with that. It really wouldn't affect me because I don't have no kids by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's y'all. I mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you need me to suit up, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe she put her hands on you or something like that, then I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rider to the end, ride or die. You know what I'm saying? But if that's y'all. You had kids with her, she had kids with you. That's not I don't have nothing to do with that. Now, if you got kids with me and you're not taking care of my kids, and that's something different. Let me tell you something. Women, the art of minding your business is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, she is not letting the man go. Like, she's like, yo, if I get him, I'm keeping him. Like, I'm not letting him go. She don't care who's there. She don't care about nothing. She's like, I've never heard this before.
Yeah, like I ain't got. Thank you, Moet. Thank you, Vito.
Thank you.
Yes, like it's not my. You know what I'm saying? Like no, like as long as you come home, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? And you let me be me at night, then I ain't really got no issues with you. I don't bother men. Yeah, unless I see some fraudulent stuff, like you telling me one thing and it's something else, then I'm gonna speak on it. But I'm gonna be honest. I've learned through all this stuff. Be quiet and watch stuff unfold. Before you go and be like, you did this, you did that, watch what that fool do. And I always say that, see what he do, because he gonna bury himself. You just gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? So if he falls 6 feet, you want him to fall another 3 feet. You know what I'm saying? And you want to put whatever lid you want to put on real tight. You know what I'm saying? So he can stay down there. That's all I'm saying.
and listen. For those in the those in the comments, yes, if the situation is right, and I have in times past, I will spin the block or whatever. I don't make a general habit of spinning the block, and I'm not spinning the block for everybody. There's some that I would never ever spin a block to or whatever. Just couldn't, and vice versa. Probably a couple people. I haven't really had that as too much of a problem. Somebody that didn't want to spin a block, but could be somebody that wouldn't want to spin the block. Will be okay. It is what it is.
I love all the people I can spin the block with. I love all of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like. How can I say it? Like if I ever loved you, I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Unless you would have to put the knife in my back and turn it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only. Other than that, I'm always have love for you. If you need anything, I'm always be there. That's just how I am. No, nothing extra, nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I got a big heart.
If you ever say you love somebody, and you mean that you love them, you should always have some love for them. But that don't mean you have to be with them, want to be with them, be around them, even speak to them necessarily to I'll be honest with yourself about your emotions or your feelings or your thoughts or whatever the case may be. Because you still, but to kind of go off what you were saying earlier, if you're truly with somebody, if you're trying to build something with somebody and they have children, at some point you have to give reverence, you have to care about, you have to get involved with their children or whatever. You might let them be the lead when it comes to certain things, discipline, et cetera, et cetera. But if you're building a relationship and or want to get married or whatever, you cannot, and this is for either men or women, you cannot go into that thing without consideration, care, compassion, and concern for those children or whatever. Albeit they're not yours or whatever the case may be, but how you gonna love on somebody and want to love on them for the rest of their life, like, and not consider or grow a love and affinity for their children is impossible. Or what you're operating through isn't love. It could be lust, it could be infatuation, could be whatever, but it ain't, because love is going to encompass everything about that person, their children, their job situation, their deficiencies, where they fall short, et cetera, et cetera. But to each his own, because some people don't want to be involved with people with children. Some people would rather be involved with somebody that's just single, without children. That's men or women or whatever the case may be. So, to each his own, what floats your boat, what you feel like you can deal with or want to deal with. But be upfront and be honest too. Don't go into a situation because you think she bad as a mug, or you think he handsome as all get out, you think he packing, you think she holding a dump truck, whatever the case may be, and you see she got kids and you don't want no involvement in the kids, but you trying to hit that or whatever. You got to be honest. You got to be honest and see where the chips fall. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
It's a little different for men, because I'm thinking every relationship I've been in, the guy has had a child. And I've always, okay, this is what I do, right? And this may sound bad, but kids love me. I love kids. I play video games. I play basketball. I do it all. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the child was like, where's Destiny? Where's Jay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when's she coming back and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I try not to get too attached though. You know what I'm saying? Only because I know that, we're just together now. Unless it's a ring on my finger. You get what I'm saying? So I try to put a distance, like, in between a little bit with the children. You get what I'm saying? And like the longest relationship I've had, he had 3 kids, Mm-hmm. And one of them was just like me though. I swear he was like the apple of my eye. He still is. You know what I'm saying? He was so me and he was doing so good and stuff like that. He went off to college and everything, killing it over there, But when I walked away from the guy, you know what I'm saying, I kind of had to walk away from all of them. Like, I didn't want to, and it didn't hurt me so much because I never got too attached to them. You get what I'm saying? And if they get attached to me, I don't know, because I don't hear from them no more. You know what I'm saying? But I try not to get too attached to the children. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a ring or something on my finger. You get what I'm saying? Because I think people do that too fast. It's like, oh, let me get in good with the child so he'll think I look better or she'll think I look better. And, you know what I'm saying? That's how I think it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, I could be wrong because I don't have any kids. But I try to kind of pace myself. Let me learn if I want to be with this man. And then I'll see if I really want to get into those kids' lives like that. So I kind of just pace myself with it all, and if you spin the block, you got to be careful when you spin the block, because there's an apprehension if they come back. You know what I'm saying? It's now I got to look at everything they do. You know what I'm saying? And see if I see anything fraudulent.
Repeat the habits. Repeat. Yeah, I get it.
So you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for amateurs. You know what I'm saying?
But evolution, is this a new young woman thing? Because okay, all right, because women that are 35, that's like my age, 35 and over, they not having that. Like, they like, nah, like, if you ain't taking your kids, you're out. If you got another woman, you're out. If anything wrong, you're out. So, but it seemed like younger women are like, nah, like, I'm willing to, work with homie. Like, is it just because of maybe scarcity of men? Like, I don't know what's going on out here like that, because, like, I've been out the game for a while. So I don't know what's going on. So, you know what I mean? You gotta let me know.
Again, I think it's the mind your business thing. Like, if that ain't your situation, let him handle his business. He a man. You get what I'm saying? Like, that ain't got nothing to do with you, man. You know what I found? I've been finding new ways to mind my damn business. You know what I'm saying? I've been finding, since I got out the hospital, I've been finding ways to mind my business. I've been finding ways not to be arguing and yelling and screaming with folks. You get what I'm saying? And just being like Phil say, have at it. I just be like, God bless you. And I'm going about my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, we get upset about stuff we don't even have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as women, You know, and it is a scarcity of good black men. It sure is. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely
Y'all better treat us right when you get us.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. We as ladies, this is gonna be for my podcast. We gotta understand what the good brother is and what the settling, you know, for what you got is. Just because there's a scarcity of men doesn't mean that you have to take what you got and treat him like a king if he ain't no king. You know what I'm saying? And stop being scared to be alone. A lot of us are scared to be alone. You get what I'm saying? I spend 95% of my day, you know what I'm saying? Or 95% of the time when I'm not at work, I am alone. You know what I'm saying? And I've mastered alone so that when I get with somebody, I can stand. You know what I'm saying? I can still stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to break me if you leave or whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and as far as the New York thing, yeah. with that, I think it's just it sounds good thing. You see people come on and yeah, he not taking kids. You ain't got no kids with him, but it sound good. You get what I'm saying? Like, look, that's not your problem. Find your problem. That ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? That ain't yours, I love you, sis. That ain't your problem. You get what I'm saying? You know, so I mean, but I'm different. You know, you think
I'm different.
Different. You know, I don't want no issues with no black man. I just want to be loved. That's it. Can you find some love for me? That's all. I just want to be loved. I don't want no problems. Do what you do, sir. Do what you do. Just don't stop my money. And we go. You know what I'm saying? Let me be a freak where I want to be a freak. Let me be domesticated where I want to be domesticated. And a man can tell me if he controls it. He can tell me some things. You know, peace game. Yeah, he can tell me some things. I listen to it. I like the little rah rah rah. I like that. You know.
They ain't know Big Phil was a part of a singing group back in the day. Back in the 80s, you know what I mean? He was part of a singing group. They don't even know.
I hold a note of 3. You know what I'm saying? I don't do too much. We winding down the show, ladies and gentlemen. The the intellectual soapbox, Mr. Best. You got any final words for the ladies and gentlemen?
Man, peace and love, family. I know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Definitely Big Phil Evolution. You know how we do. Thanks for allowing me to come up. Thanks for allowing me to have share the light with you, share love with you, and definitely much love to y'all. Love y'all. Love everybody in the comments, man. Y'all know what it is. Have a great weekend, y'all. Do something great and fun. All right. Enjoy the rest of the summer as you can, because it is about to get cold again. So, you know what I mean, in certain areas, I mean, not in Cali. We're going to be hot for a minute because that's just how Cali is. But much love, y'all.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Salute to you. Yes.
What do you have going on this week? Well, besides Pheel the Love Fridays tonight, what do you have going on this weekend? Well, this weekend going into the next week. You're just getting back into the swing of things. Are you taking it light or you going full steam? What you got going on there?
I'm going full throttle. I am alive, guys. I'm
alive.
Yes. Y'all gonna see me and these titties. We gonna be all over Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I just want to talk to y'all. I want y'all to come out and support me wherever y'all see me. Come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to do it. I just want to, you know, I miss all that talking and getting to know people and laughing. And I just want to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get this whole podcast thing together. You know what I'm saying? But until, you know, that happens, I just want to. Yes. You know, thank you, T. Like, I just want to talk to y'all and be around y'all and be in y'all presence, even if it's through a screen. You know what I'm saying? I got questions. I always have questions. Follow me, Evolution Brooklyn on Instagram. Now, y'all see this Evolution Era? So I changed the name of my podcast to it's Evolution Era. So if y'all can subscribe to that, because it's about to go up. And I want to talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? They can't put no chains on me and tell me what not to talk about. I may have to change some words, but I'm gonna talk about everything. And it definitely is gonna be something freaky. Yes. I see y'all on these social media streets.
I ain't saying about no daggone TikToks. I said the titties be tittying. That's what I said.
Yeah, you know that thing.
Damn it. Listen, we gonna be back tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for Pheel the Love Fridays. You know, this has been mild mannered. You know, we kind of tiptoed on the borderline of some things, but tonight is the turn up situation. Tonight is where it gets spicy. Back here on the Big Phil Speaks channel. Make sure you come through, bring a friend or two, or three, or seven. You know what I'm saying? Most importantly, share the live so we can menage with the world. Um, this show is gonna get bigger and better. I got a jingle coming in Evolution. I got a little morning show theme song coming.
All right.
Tell me, you know what I'm saying? A little sound. I'm, in the kitchen, sprinkling spices on it. But we're gonna have at it and have fun, and most importantly, we thank you all, the supporters and the people that come through to rock with us every time that we go live, and those that get on our heels, especially my heels, when the show does not go forth. Man, what are you doing? Why you not going? I woke up and I was waiting for you to, I'm talking. Tinky, Tinky that gave her.
Thank you, Tinky.
Tinky, I knew you love me, Tinky. I knew you love me.
I will miss you, wife, till the night.
That part. Make sure y'all come through and check us out. Pheel the Love Fridays. No matter if you're looking for a weekend thing or a fling, or whether you're looking for Mr. and Mrs. Right for the rest of your life, or you're taking or faking, you can be a part of the conversation. Make sure you come through on Pheel the Love Fridays, and don't be afraid to cam up and be a special co-host and tell us what you're looking for, or lend to the topic. Afro-Latina.
Thank you, Afro-Latina. Y'all are great. Thank you. Appreciate that love.
Appreciate you. But yeah, as for me, I'm gonna be on these IG streets. I know y'all haven't seen a whole lot of me lately, is because I've been knee deep in the grind and getting some things together. I've been working though. I've been working behind the scenes or whatever. So don't take my absence as me, effing off or doing some dumb shiggity. I'm only preparing some things to be bigger and better, even for this show and some other things or whatever. So, but you will see me more on them IG streets too, because I'm more settled in now, so I'm a get back to doing more lives on IG too. But you will see me somewhere around. Y'all know what it is. This Big Phil Speaks on everything, And you know how I like to say, smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody. More importantly, yourself. Love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. Listen, I'm not anti you. I'm pro me with an emphasis on building we. So let that marinate in that thick ass melon of yours. Till the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, we gonna holler. Hey, Tinky, well, how about you get your G-spot played with that? How about that?
We talk about it tonight, y'all.
Leave the fellas alone. Why is it called Pheel the Love when Phil not looking for love, though? It's not called Pheel the Love. It's called Pheel the Love. Pheel. It ain't called Phil. Pheel the Love. But it's all right. But I want love too. I want love.
8:00 tonight.
8:00 Eastern Standard Time. Notorious Eastern Standard Time from 8 to 10 tonight. If you're able to, come on in. Even if you're moving around in the streets, tune in from your whippoorwill or whatever the case may be. Have at it. But we up out this summer, that part right there. You hear me?